Good evening, everybody. Coltec Zombie Kill here. I'm on the Minecraft Adventures world, but we're not really doing anything because I'm the only one here right now. The reason I'm doing this video, this is gonna be my first Q&A. Yay! So I've been I know some of y'all have been asking a lot of questions if I'm gonna be doing Q&As and stuff like that. I was just waiting. I was waiting to see if y'all had a bunch of questions and I couldn't reply to them all at once, because I try to reply to as much of them as I can. And apparently, Minnie told me that y'all have been sending him questions, and I didn't know that. So that's part of the reason I'm doing this. And I have a couple questions I can't really just reply to, because apparently every time I type, I type something wrong, and it goes very badly. So I'm just gonna start doing these. That way it's a little bit easier, because my typing sucks. Honestly, it really does suck. But anyway, the first question that I'm gonna be answering is from the Shipmaster. He or she asked, "Can you sub to me?" The reason I don't want to do the subscribing thing where I subscribe to all of you is because that's going to start showing favorites, for anyone else who joins. Say they get curious and they look at everybody, and if I'm subscribed to those people, I'm gonna get spammed with questions like, "Can you subscribe to me since you're subscribed to them?" And I'm basically just doing it to my friends and YouTubers that I like to watch, and so that's what I'm keeping it to. And I don't want to show favorites, because this is going to be basically a community of us all being the same level. I'm not going to be better than y'all. I'm just some guy that you come and watch videos. You come watch my videos and you get a good laugh out of them and everything. I'm not saying that I'm better, or that I don't think Minnie's even is saying that he's better. I don't know. Sometimes it's Minnie. But we just like making videos for y'all and stuff like that, and so... Why is my door open? Close that. It's dark outside. I don't want creepers coming in. So that's the reason I won't subscribe to you. Let's see... The next question is... Can I play Fast... Can you play and beat Fast and Furious, please? And that's the Forza Fast and Furious. I've played Forza before, but honestly, I really, really suck. My friends knew I sucked. And so, I probably won't be doing it. And I know it's half off and everything, but I don't think I'm gonna get the money to buy it right now. So if I'm not gonna be able to buy it, I don't want to buy it for the full price, because I've just really never been that interested in Forza. I had Forza 4, and that was pretty much I liked that game for a while, but then all my friends moved on to Xbox Ones that I played with them on it, and so that's the reason I won't do any of. That's the reason I haven't done any Forza, because I was debating on doing it, but I thought back to that, and I recently just got rid of Forza 4. So, yeah. Then that was from Whitefield, and Weeds also said that he would like to see me do that. I am sorry once again. For the Forza racing games, I lose every time. If I win, I'm in the 15th place if there's 16. If there's 16 people, I'm second to last always. Always second to last. Brian T. Taka. Don't know if I'm pronouncing your name right. If I'm not, I'm sorry. But you're asking if I can play. This person's asking if I can play Saturn 9. and I have been thinking about doing it. I know Minnie's been started a series on it. Gamer U is, I think, how you pronounce it. I can never pronounce his right ever, because I used to know him as something else before he changed it to that. He's done a series over it. I know there's a couple other people that's thinking about doing it. So I'm gonna do it, but it's just like I get money, and that's the thing I'm having trouble with. And I've already got a list of games that I'm already gonna be doing. So yeah, I will be doing that. So thank you for that request. Even though it was gonna go up anyway. Then from the email that Minnie sent me, it is Colt and Zim are like brothers. They sound alike from Too Hoppy. Me and Zim are not brothers. We're actually in different states. I'm in Texas. He's in Florida. Is where I think he is. Can't remember. Zim, if you're watching this, I'm sorry. Can't remember off the top of my head right now. So yeah. Dagger Gamer asked, what is my favorite game and why? My favorite game... That music got really freaking loud. My favorite game would have to be Super Mario, like the Nintendo 64 version. The old school version, which I'm hoping to be able to play once I'm able to get everything fixed and get it to where it's actually playable. Like my system's a little bit on the fritz. And so I'm hoping to be able to play like old games like that, because I have like a bunch of old ones for the Super Nintendo. And I've got a Sega Genesis, I think it is, that I'm going to be playing games for, like the old Sonics. I think my dad's got like most of the old Sonics. And so I'm gonna see if I want to play those. But I'm hoping to do that in the future. And that was honestly when I first got into gaming. Me and my dad, we were always competitive on who was the best at Mario. He would still win, but I tried my hardest. I almost beat him a couple times. Grim4Reaper 5 asked, how did you meet Minnie and Demon? I met Minnie through a friend of mine. Me and him were playing GTA, and Minnie joined the party all of a sudden. And he started playing with us. We started getting into it like me and Minnie always do. And any food. So then he said, "Oh, I gotta go. I gotta go do a video." And he's like, I asked him what kind of videos, what is he doing them for? And he says he does YouTube, and he sent me the Koi Production URL, and I went and watched, and I came back, and I saw him, he was funny and stuff like that. And I asked him if I could be in his funniest moments, because that's back when I used to play GTA all the time. And I mean all the time. And he said he didn't know, because he had the original GTA 5 funniest moments crew, which y'all seen if y'all watched all of them. He didn't know if there would be enough room where he'd be able to get on this degree or not. And so one day I got a message from him saying, "Do you still want to help me do a GTA 5 funniest moments?" And I'm like, "Sure," because I told him how I wanted to be a YouTuber, and how all these YouTubers have like encouraged me, and like I've seen how much fun they have doing it, and how much joy they bring to people, and I was hoping that I could bring joy to people as much as they do. And so that's how this all started. Now I'm at 116 subs, which thank y'all so much for that. Thanks for all the support and everything with that. But back to the story. When I didn't meet Demon till the day that we did the funniest moments. I met him then, and like me and him started playing, and Minnie kept blowing us up, so me and Demon worked against him and killed him, and we had a friendship over like just playing GTA and having fun and killing each other. Demon doesn't like to kill as much as me and Minnie do. Of course, Minnie kills himself. I actually kill people. But yeah, that's how I met Minnie and everything. But oh yeah. Yeah, that's how I met Minnie and Demon. Let's see. The next question is from Firewater782. And this person, he or she says, "What is up with your comments saying, 'Is that a thing?'" The reason I say "Is that a thing?" is because, like, I watch Markiplier a lot. And that was a saying that always stuck with me, and I started saying it a lot. And I never could get it out of my head, because, like, Minnie's asked me the same question. And I guess I kind of got it from Markiplier, because, like, I kept watching his videos, and a lot of the videos he said a lot of the videos I watched in a row, he said that. Like his, Drunken Minecraft, which I'm rewatching again, because it's freaking hilarious. Yeah, he would say in there a couple times that it was hilarious, because it was like, how is that a thing, of what was going on and everything, and how the map was going and what they did and everything. But I guess I got it from him. I don't know. Honestly, it just stuck with me. And so I always said it whenever I didn't understand what was going on. And I said, "Why is this a thing? Cat, why are you up there? Get back over there." Let's see. The next question is from Brown Mexican. I am not trying to be racist here, but that is legitimately what the thing says. How did you and Minnie end up in Koi production? Well, Minnie was already in Koi production when I actually started joining him, and the reason I started joining him was because he had a lot of fun, and he saw that I was funny, and we had a great time blowing each other up and being hilarious in front of the camera and just doing stupid stuff. Like one time we were playing GTA, and I was driving his racing gesture, and I ran over Raptor. Immediately after I ran him over, we hit a curb. The car flipped upside down, and there was literally a centimeter between us and a gas pump. The tires were on the awning of the gas station, driving us forward. And we didn't blow up. We skimmed it, and we didn't blow up at all. It was amazing. But unfortunately, when Minnie was recording it, the video got corrupted, and so he couldn't upload it. And he tried everything possible, trying to get all the funniest clips out of it to see if he could just move them that way, but there was no way for him to do it. And so y'all never got to see it, but oh my god. Me and Minnie are still like, oh my god. He doesn't let me drive his Jester at all anymore. He will not let me drive it. It's freaking amazing. One stunt like that, and he doesn't let me drive his vehicle, but every time he blows up mine, I still let him drive mine. And I didn't even blow his up. But, yeah. And then, Waga Man, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right, ask, why do you hate Poxy? I didn't really hate Poxy at first. It just came after a while, because we played it for so long, the game started to glitch out, and every time it glitched out, we would either have to leave and rejoin, or I would have to delete the entire game and re-download it, just so I could start putting stuff in the tents again. And after a while, it just started pissing me off. It pissed me off to no end, and why is there a zombie where my villagers are? Not say you could be there. But yeah, that came around when the game kept breaking and we couldn't get it to work right. And I eventually just blew a gasket and said, screw this, I'm done with this game, I never want to play it again, and so we quit playing it for the longest time. And we quit doing funniest moments on it because it started pissing Minnie off by the end of it. And then the one time we tried making the funniest moments on it, it crashed. It legitly, as soon as I joined, it just started crashing. And I got the deploying tent symbol stuck, so I would have to delete the game and fully re-download it. I'm like, no. I am done with this game. And so, that was the last Minecraft. That was the last Poxy funniest moments we made. Oh, poisonous potatoes. Who wants to see me eat poisonous potatoes? I'll eat them. Ow. 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 Wasn't that bad. And let's see. The next question is, are you going to do more machinimas from Arizadio? I don't know how to pronounce your name. I'm sorry if I'm butchering it. If I butchered any of y'all's names, please, please, don't chop my head off with an axe. I like my head where it is. I'm bad. I can't pronounce your name. I'm sorry. Am I going to be doing more machinimas? I am going to be, I did say I would tell Guardian and Minnie and all them, if they ever need help with the machinima, I could help them. And that's the reason I got started with Call the Ghost and everything. And we got another one on the works, but I still got to keep that top secret, so I can't tell you anything about it. But, I have one of my own, but it's going to be on next gen, so whenever I get an Xbox One, we can start working on it, and y'all can see what's going on with that. Let's see. I think that's... Oh no, I got one more question. Are you going to show your face from Zedduel, which I think I'm pronouncing that right, or Zuldul, or something like that? I'm not gonna be showing my face for now, because I like the mystery thing, and there are some crazy people out there that if you show their face, they can they can somehow find you and knock on your door, and it's like what the big YouTubers go through. Like, if y'all see Markiplier, he comments on how some of his fans go to his door when he's trying to sleep or when he's trying to have his own time. Like the way Jack has that too. And I like when I'm at my house and I'm the same as them. If you're at your home, you don't want to be bugged. Like, that's you time. But that's the reason I will not show my face for now. I'm sorry if y'all don't like it, but that's just the way it's gonna be for now. I was planning to see if I ever got up to 100,000 subs, which is my goal for, I think by the end of it. I'm hoping by this time next year. That's my goal, is for this year. Like, from here until this point in the middle of next year, the whole year. That's my goal. Is to hopefully have 100,000 people watching and getting laughs and having a good time watching my videos. Yeah. Maybe then I'll show my face, but I just don't know as of right now. And so I just want to keep it personal, because there are fans, like, Minnie has fans walk up to him, and he has fans at his school, that people that watch his videos. I just don't know. I mean, it's 1 in a million chance that actually has people from his school that watches his videos, but I mean, it's just the fact that I just don't want people knocking on my door at wee hours of the night. Sorry if y'all don't like it. That's just the way I am. I hope y'all understand and everything. If not, well, I guess you just have to deal with it. But that is all of them that I have as of right now. I do. Oh, I forgot to say, I do have an email now. It's in the bottom of the video. It's the email is at the bottom of the video and at the annotation, at the outro too. It'll also be in the description if you didn't catch it then. But I have an email now that y'all can send me questions, and I'll keep them, and I'll do another Q&A when I get a certain number. Hopefully here soon I'll be able to set up a Twitter, and y'all can give me questions that way and stuff like that. That's probably the only thing I'm going to use Twitter for. Yeah. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you saw y'all's questions viewed at this video, big round of applause for you. Oh yeah, this is Mini Altar. He made a sacrifice place. So this I don't know who we're sacrificing, but we're sacrificing somebody. Thank y'all so much for watching. This is Cultic Zombie Kill from Minecraft Adventures saying goodbye, everyone.